What's going on with Maxx Crosby, the Ravens, the Raiders, and the entire NFL? If you're watching this video, you, just like the rest of the sports world, has heard about the whole Maxx Crosby situation, how he was traded for 2 first-round picks to the Baltimore Ravens, and then last night, the Ravens backed out of the whole situation, meaning, as of right now, Maxx Crosby is still a Las Vegas Raider. A team that thought because they moved on from Maxx Crosby and don't have to pay his contract, spent a lot of money in free agency building that team up, now has to pay for Maxx Crosby's contract as well, unless they find a trade. And rumor is they might find a trade today. I'm hearing from Ian Rappaport that Maxx Crosby is now back in the building of Las Vegas, ready to continue his rehab and ready to continue his training. This is just such a mind-boggling situation. So let's start from the beginning, right? Maxx Crosby traded to the Baltimore Ravens for 2 first-round picks, okay? Everything's cool. Everything's smooth. This was a huge move, okay? Maxx Crosby has been a guy to look out, to be on the move for the last 2 months now at this point, since the season basically ended. Where he was going to go, nobody knew until bam, Baltimore Ravens. Report is, as of last night, he failed his physical. He failed his physical, and the Baltimore Ravens were like, I actually don't want to deal with that. We just gave up 2 first-round picks for a guy who failed his physical and isn't healthy. Yeah, we don't want that anymore. But how the fuck do you not know that this was a possibility, or that this was a situation before you try to make a contract or a trade for Maxx Crosby? And guess what the Baltimore Ravens just did this morning? Signed Trey Hendrickson to a 4-year deal. I think like $112 million or $120 million. It was something around there. But they signed Trey Hendrickson from the Cincinnati Bengals to give addition to that defensive line. So here's my theory. Here's what I think happened. Boom, the Baltimore Ravens get on a phone call with dude's agent. It's like, hey, Trey Hendrickson, 4 years, $112 million. Boom, let's get it done. And the Baltimore Ravens were like, hold that thought. Maxx Crosby just failed his physical. We don't want this dude anymore, but bam, we got a backup. So let's give Maxx Crosby back to the Raiders, get our first-round picks back, but bam, we got Trey Hendrickson, baby. We're good. At the end of the day, we're good. That's what I think happened. Now, I don't know what took place first, them getting a call or trying to work things out for Trey Hendrickson, or Maxx Crosby failing his physical, yada, yada. The chicken or the egg, it doesn't matter. The Baltimore Ravens figured it out. Now, a lot of people are saying this is dirty by the Baltimore Ravens. Shit, it might be a little bit dirty, but damn, was it a business masterclass, because at the end of the day, they got their picks back and they still got a beast. Obviously, Trey Hendrickson isn't Maxx Crosby, and Trey Hendrickson is, coming off of an injury, but he's healthy right now. Maxx Crosby obviously isn't healthy. He failed his physical. I think he just had a surgery. I don't know if they were saying that the surgery, if the surgery was successful or not. But at the end of the day, the Baltimore Ravens found their guy to help already boost a great squad of defensive players. All right, so I was trying to figure out the whole cap situation for the Raiders, because a lot of people are saying, oh, the Raiders are fucked. They don't have any more cap money, but that's actually not true. The Raiders cap did drop $30 million after the Ravens reversed the Maxx Crosby trade, but I think they went from $67 million to $37 million. So they're not fucked, okay? They're not fucked. And I expect if they don't get a trade done with Maxx Crosby and send him to another team, that they will 100% reconstruct his contract. There's no way in hell that they don't rework this dude's contract because of the whole situation. Like, you know what I mean? There's no way that they don't reconstruct his contract. The whole thing is honestly crazy. I mean, it's one of those moments. So I couldn't believe it. Like, I was playing fucking Rocket League with my guy, and I see the notification pop up on my phone, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Raiders released an announcement that the trade was reversed with the Baltimore Ravens, and no word is going to come out at the time. We still don't have every detail, okay? So everything that I'm saying is just what I know as of right now, and then obviously the theory I gave you in the middle of the video, it's like we don't have the full picture. The full picture is not painted yet. I try to do this as quickly and as fast as possible. I didn't want to sit here for 40 minutes just blabbering about it. It's pretty straightforward. The trade got reversed, and now there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on in the NFL, because you got to understand that not just the Raiders obviously spent a lot of cap space because they didn't think they would have to take off Maxx Crosby's contract. A lot of teams have spent a lot of money as well because Maxx Crosby is off the table. There was a lot of people who were saving space and didn't make any free agency moves because they wanted Maxx Crosby. He got off the table, so everybody's spending money and trying to pick up what's left. Now Maxx Crosby is back on the table, and these teams are like, well, what do we do now? What do we do now? So now these teams that have cap space, you know, and got the draft picks, they get first pick of the litter. But yeah, let me guys know what you think in the comments below about this whole Maxx Crosby situation. I'll try to update things as much as I can. If you don't follow my TikTok, follow my TikTok or my Instagram at BallHogaholic. That's just usually where I do short form videos to keep things updated. I usually do videos like this for bigger information. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think, and I guess we'll see what happens and where Maxx Crosby goes.